Of all the chefs we've had in the 207 kitchen over the years, I don't think there's anyone who's more passionate about food and cooking than Vito Marcello. Vito owns Bellini's Restaurant in North Conway. Great to have you back with us, Vito.
Nice to be here, Rob.
What are you making here?
Right now we're making shrimp Fra Diavolo. It's a native southern dish of Italy, and despite of who takes a stake of claim in this here, it's a southern Italian dish, possibly Sicily or Naples. We're not sure, but needless to say, it's a spicy hot shrimp dish. It's served over capellini, angel hair, and it's a great dish to have around the holidays. A lot of Italians use seafood in the holidays, and this is one of my favorites.
Nice big shrimp.
Huge jumbo shrimp, a little bit of olive oil, extra garlic. I'm going to deglaze the pan that we've already started. We started sauteing the shrimp. We're going to get a little brown on it. After we're finished getting some brown, we're going to deglaze the pan. Be careful, because you got hot oil in here.
Right.
I'd say about a quarter cup to a half a cup of a good white wine. You know the rule of thumb, if you're not going to drink it, don't cook with it. Okay, meanwhile, don't forget to stir your sauce. We don't want it to burn. This is a Fra Diavolo, so it's spicy hot.
And what's in the Fra Diavolo sauce?
Hot cherry peppers, a little vermouth, a little Marsala wine, spices.
And then a little bit of pasta in here. What kind of pasta?
That's a capellini. It means angel hair. It's delicious.
And now we got this going because we needed to get it started before we began the taping.
Absolutely.
But in all, this does not take long, about 3 minutes for the shrimp?
About 3 to 4 minutes on the shrimp. You don't want to overcook the shrimp, because if you do, it's going to be tough, and you're going to take away that tender and plumpy shrimp flavor that we're all looking for. Okay.
And about 3 or 4 minutes for the pasta as well?
3 to 4 minutes. I like my pasta al dente, you know.
Yes.
People want it overcooked. Not in my house. Never was, never will be. Once the pan is deglazed, we're going to add some of my Fra Diavolo sauce.
And is this something that you tend to have in your home at Christmas? You mentioned that, you know, it's a popular holiday dish for
Absolutely.
traditional Italian meal.
It's a Christmas Eve specialty that, you know, the Italians, they'll use 5 or 6 or 7 course seafood. You know, we're only going to do 1 today. We're not going to, you know.
Sorry, I don't want you to go away hungry, only having 1 instead of 7 courses here. We'll just try to make the best of it.
This is awesome. We're going to add a little bit of parsley and fresh basil right now. Even though the sauce has plenty of seasonings, you don't want to overdo something. But seeing we added the shrimp and we added some wine, we're going to take away from the flavor of the sauce a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of fresh parsley, some nice fresh basil. And please, don't change the sauce when you get home. Don't add anything to it you don't need to unless you're making something with it, because you will lose a little bit of the flavor. It'll neutralize the sauce a bit. Stir your shrimp.
This is an old family recipe of yours? Or is this one that you came up with yourself?
Actually, this one here is my recipe.
This is yours?
This is my recipe.
Okay.
We're going to add a few nice hot cherry peppers. You don't have to add these if you don't want, and if you don't want anything hot, you can just use my marinara sauce. We added some cherry peppers. They're a mild cherry pepper. We're going to add some hot banana peppers. These are sliced rings. These are Italian peppers. They're delicious.
I don't think I've ever heard of a banana pepper. What exactly is
Italian
a banana
finger pepper? It's a horn. It looks like a horn. They call it the Italian finger pepper.
Okay.
We use them at the restaurant.
Okay.
Great for antipasta, and they're great for stuffing, too. If you want to stuff cheese and the prosciutto, marinated in olive oil. Look at the color of this. Cameraman, can we get in here? Can we get a close-up of this here?
There we go. Look at that.
Look at the color. Now, that's what we're looking for. Talk about eating with your eyes. Nothing better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to plate this up.
Is this what you want here?
Perfect. Tell you, you're good. We could use you on the weekends at Bellini's.
Oh, boy, I'd do nothing but mess up the works. Trust me.
No, you wouldn't. Come over on your motorcycle and we'll hook you up.
I had a very brief and undistinguished career in the restaurant business as a busboy one summer.
Hey, you know, that's where we all start. Actually, I started with dishes when I was 9 years old. I love it. I love this business. I love being around food.
Well, I was not joking, folks, when I said, and you can tell, Vito is passionate about his food. And that's why we like him. Because there's nobody who is into it more than he is. So, how much time do you figure, Vito, for preparation? Just so people can figure out if this is something that they do want to do?
Preparation's 4 to 5 minutes. It's very easy to use, especially if you're using my sauce. It cuts the time way, way down. We're going to toss this in.
Be careful when you try that at home, folks. Vito's a skilled professional.
Yes, absolutely. Professional chef, professional eater. You kidding? We got it all. Very lucky man.
Anything else? All right, that's going on.
this is about it. This is where it ends, right here. Actually, this is where it starts.
This is where it starts.
This is where it starts.
This is just one of the 7 courses that Vito will be having anyway. Now, for Christmas, do you cook for yourself, for the whole family? You got a big crowd coming?
You know, we all compete who's going to make Christmas dinner in my family.
Uh-huh.
My mom is the best cook around. She is incredible. She takes the center stage when it comes to cooking, and all our kids sit back and enjoy the holiday. Believe me. Thank you, Mom.
Fantastic. I'll tell you what, if you would like the recipe for this dish that Vito is making, and give me the correct name again.
Vito, V-I-T-O. It's Chef Vito at Hannaford.com. Write to me. I'll be happy to write back.
I knew your name, you knucklehead. What's the name of the dish?
It's a Fra Diavolo.
The shrimp Fra Diavolo. Just go to WCSH6.com and the 207 section, and we've got the recipe. Put that down, run over to the fridge, and bring us dessert. And again, if you want the recipe, it's on the website. And you know, it's going to be worth making, because if Vito says it's good, you can believe that. What do we got here? Vito's Sorbet. He makes his own line of sorbet, of course.
Sorbetto and gelato. I manufacture all the gelato for Hannaford supermarkets. The flavors and ingredients are imported from Italy.
Nothing that is not from Italy is in that stuff. The equipment is from Italy.
Everything's from Italy to manufacture the gelato.
You may have seen the story that we did on Vito back in the summer.
Yeah, that was fun. Absolutely. You get the lemon sorbetto here. It's a nice palate cleanser. We have vanilla gelato. It's absolutely delicious, creamy. In our new Frutto di Bosco, it's an Italian sorbet with blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries. It's to die for. Pick up the containers in the supermarket. Pick up one of our inspiration brands and look at the calories. Please check out the fat content. Taste it. I'll tell you what, you're going to be surprised how good they taste with all the fat.
We've got to go. We'll be back with more of Vito's show at another time on 207.
Thanks for stopping in. Come see us again. Merry Christmas.
We'll be back.
Buon Natale.